So the deadline to get a real ID is just under 2 weeks away. But what exactly is a real ID?
Well, that's a question that we heard all over the airport today. And if you want to fly, you will need to know the answer to it.
Amelia Strahan walks us through everything we need to know.
Do you have a real ID?
No.
Do you have your real ID yet?
No.
No, I don't.
Yes, I do have my real ID.
The deadline to get your real ID is just around the corner, but most Louisianians don't have it. Only 30% do, according to the Louisiana Office of Motor Vehicles. TSA spokesperson Dan Velez says the upgraded ID is part of a decades-long federal push to make flying safer.
It's designed to make sure that when people are traveling, they are who they say they are.
So how is the real ID different from a normal driver's license? Well, getting it is a little more complicated. What you'll need to bring to the DMV varies by state, but in Louisiana, you'll need 4 types of identification: proof of birth, proof of social security number, and 2 proofs of address.
Yeah, that was a pain for me. I ended up going like 6 times. I was only like a mile away. Went through the first time and said, okay, you need this. And then we got this, another agent said, no, you need an additional thing.
Starting May 7th, if you want to board a domestic flight here at MSY or anywhere in the U.S., you'll need a very specific form of identification. And a normal driver's license won't do. You'll need either a real ID or a valid U.S. passport. And if you don't have either of those things, you could get turned away here at security.
They're going to be pulled out of line for additional screening, and they're going to have to go through a series of questions and some additional screening. And if we can verify they are who they say they are, they will be allowed to continue into the secure area of the airport.
There are a handful of less common identification forms accepted, like a military ID. You can find a full list on TSA's website. But before you run to the OMV, check your driver's license. If there's a star in the right corner, you're in the clear. If not, traveling could get more complicated. You have plans to go get it?
Yes, Monday.
In New Orleans, Amelia Strahan, WWL, Louisiana.
Just a reminder, you will not need the real ID for domestic travel. Most federal buildings that require identification for entry will also require real ID compliance.